working to build a stronger Commonwealth, not only a community at a time, but from the street level up to the whole Commonwealth as a whole. So thank you all for being here. It's now my pleasure to introduce to everyone Adam Chapdelaine, the Executive Director of the Massachusetts Municipal Association. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you all for being here. It's really great to be here in Gardner today. I don't have to talk more about roads and bridges because Mike just did such a great job talking about it. And I was thinking about some type of roadway pun, but decided to stay in my lane today. I know, somewhere my daughter's rolling her eyes. This matter, local roads, the Chapter 90 program, has been a long-standing priority of the MMA. And I think you see that today, evidenced by all the mayors we have here with us. We have the president of the MMA, a town administrator in Franklin, Jamie Helen, joining us here today. We have representatives of STAM, the small town administrators, joining us here today, because roads, local roads, are an issue for every one of the 351 cities and towns. So we are so excited and grateful for what this administration and the state legislature has done to get us up to the number that we really feel we need to be at to invest in our local roads. I want to thank the governor and her team at ANF, the team at MassDOT. They put together a plan, not only to make the investment, but how to pay for the investment. And that really helped the legislature through the Transportation Committee and the Bonding Committee be able to adopt this and put it into action so that all the people that are joining us here today and their colleagues across the state can start to make roadway investments tomorrow. So we are so excited, we are so grateful. And with that, I want to introduce our partner in government and a strong supporter of local government, our Governor, Maura Healey.
Thanks, Adam. Many thanks to Adam and the team at MMA for your input, for your partnership throughout. Many thanks to our mayors and our town administrators for the continued collaboration with our administration. You'll hear from the LG in just a moment, but she's a champion for municipal government. And we're here today in Gardner to celebrate and announce that we have put an unprecedented $1.2 billion investment in roads and in bridges in Massachusetts. And it's a really good thing. There's a lot of good things going on in Massachusetts. We're number one nationally in education, healthcare, and innovation. We've been ranked the best state to have a baby in, best state for working mom and dads, best state to raise a family. But I also know that everybody is facing challenges right now with inflation, with tariffs, with cuts from the federal government. And that's why these partnerships are more important than ever. So I'm so pleased that we were able to work together to make the math work and to put forward a really substantially increased investment in transportation, roads, bridges, the stuff that people notice, the stuff that people need to get around in this state. I'll break it down for you. Here's what we did. We increased Chapter 90 funding from $200 million to $300 million. We also increased our investment in DOTs, that's the State Department of Transportation's Bridge and Pavement Program, to strengthen infrastructure that communities depend on. We also established new investments in culvert replacement, small bridge improvement, important especially as we face potentially more flooding, which we've seen too much of recently. And we also added a program to alleviate traffic and road congestion. In total, this bill authorizes $1.2 billion for infrastructure that our residents, our economy, our quality of life depend on. It's a big step forward in what is an $8 billion transportation funding plan to make sure that Massachusetts has the best roads and bridges in the state, in the country. We're not there yet. We have work to do. But now we have the resources, we have the plan, and we have the partnership to get this done. Thank you again to the mayors. Thank you to the legislature for your partnership. And I'll now invite a former mayor and our Lieutenant Governor, Kim Driscoll, to say a few words.
Thank you, Governor. It is so great to be here with so many municipal officials. Thank you, Mayor Nicholson, for hosting us. and Adam and the MMA for being such terrific partners in this work. As the governor just said, and as a former mayor, we know how just challenging the fiscal realities are at the local level. Things are costing more. You need more resources to help get these important things done, especially right now with some of the chaos coming out of Washington. So you depend on the state. You need the state to listen. We get that, and that's why we are here for our cities and towns. The governor mentioned some #1 rankings, and that's pretty important. We're also ranked as having among the safest roads in the country. And that's critical for anyone who's leaving their house to go to school, to work, to shop. It takes the care and effort by local officials, by law enforcement, by residents to maintain that safety. And it takes investment by the state. No city or town can do this alone. We've got roads that were built for horse and buggy as an older state, lots of historic infrastructure. And with all of this funding, it means that we make roads smoother, commutes faster, and communities safer. So we are really here to talk about how we ensure no neighborhood is left behind, that every community is connected and has the opportunity to make sure they've got the safest roads possible. That means getting customers and workers to businesses more efficiently. That's going to help our economy. It means creating lots of good jobs for Massachusetts, the folks who are doing the work on these projects. So it's not just about patching potholes here, although that's pretty important, as we know as local officials. We're also growing, innovating, and looking toward the future with these investments. So in order to move forward, we're taking this step to make sure that you have the funds that you need to move Massachusetts faster, safer, literally, with these dollars. So grateful to be here. Now, I'm between the governor signing this bill, so let's get everybody behind the table and let's get this bill signed.
Come on, everybody. This is road money. Come on.
You good? All right.
Number 17. It's partnership, people. 12:17 p.m.
All right.
There's a detour. But then there's